This is Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio. SoCal Sports Talk. Here's Scott Kaplan, Alex Padilla, and John Browner.
What's going on, everybody? Kaplan and Crew just getting onto the airwaves, onto the streams, and we're ready to roll from the 7 Mile Casino Studios, 7milecasino.com. I got Grande and the Brown Man in the house. By the way, I got some really weird voicemail yesterday from some lady who called the owner of 1090, Bill Hagan. Shout out to Bill. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Bill's getting like Achilles surgery. What a pain in the ass when you're 50 years old and you're working hard. And the next thing you know, you got to have Achilles surgery. And then it's months of rehab. Ay vey. I got no time for that. Anyway, some lady called, left this voicemail. Yo, I'm looking for Browner. Where's Browner and my SeaWorld tickets? I won SeaWorld tickets from Browner. Where he at?
Hey,
and then
man.
Browner sends back that Bitmoji with the mustache with his answer. Yo, Bill. What up, dog? Hey, man, you know I ain't give away no SeaWorld tickets. Well, Alex, what was that yesterday?
Why are you asking me? That's Browner. I had nothing to do with that.
I don't know.
Bro, don't get me involved in none of this. Like I said yesterday, I don't know why you even bringing this up right now. Don't get me involved in this. I had nothing to do with that man. That was not a woman. That was a man.
Right.
Okay.
Right. It was a guy who calls up and goes, hello, this is Suzanne, and I'm looking for John Browner. He gave me
man, ain't nobody. Stop.
I won tickets.
No. Ain't nobody said they were looking for me, man. Don't do that. That's not what happened.
What did happen?
What happened? The person, they played a game on air and they think they talked to me. Nobody said they talked to me directly. Don't intertwine me with this person. Don't do that. Don't do that.
This person
You know what that voice, and I'm going to edit it because I just forgot about it until right now. That is Lene Kakua.
Oh, really?
That is Manti Te'o's girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you listen to it, that is Lene Kakua. And I'll have it here in a second because
all right.
My goodness.
Need to play that here, man.
I forgot it also. I forgot it all about it. And then we came on the air and I don't know, something just popped into my head right away. You know, I don't know what it was. I will tell you guys this, that the number one thing on my mind today,
voicemails,
probably not the number one thing on your guys' mind today.
Is it ever?
Probably not. Now there's a generational cultural sort of three-way love triangle gap that we have, which usually makes us think about different things to start the show.
Mm-hmm. Where are you at?
I'm all in, cannot get enough of LIV Golf and the PGA Tour. I love this. And I don't even watch golf. I mean, honestly, when the Farmers is here in town, I go. It's a hospitality thing. It's a community thing. I'm in. Okay. I want to support the people who put the event on, you know, and the Century Club and all the great work they do. So I like to go. I like to be seen. I like to say hello to everybody, blah, blah, blah.
That's what it is.
Listen, the U.S.
I
Open,
like to be seen. There you go.
Yeah. Right. It's a social community event. Listen, the U.S. Open is going to be in L.A. in like 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks from right now, as a matter of fact. The U.S. Open of golf.
Oh, the U.S. Open. Okay.
Yeah. So think about that. The U.S. Open's been to Torrey Pines twice, and both times you're like, I got to go to that. I got to be around that a little bit. I'm not going up to L.A. for the U.S. Open. That's how not into golf I am. I like to sit there and listen to my man Jim Nantz call it because I love the soothing voice. Hello, friends. And if it's the Masters, if it's the U.S. Open, I watch those events. If it's the Farmers, I go. I don't have this great love affair with the PGA Tour.
Mm-hmm.
But as a person who loves to watch the way
drama,
right? Who I love to watch the way things work. Particularly, I love to watch the way things work inside of the media.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to you yesterday from the beginning, the fact that they made that announcement on CNBC tells you that this is so much about the money, even though they're trying to sell to everybody that it's about the game. And to see the reactions of the players, meaning the commissioner of the PGA Tour squirms, the guys who took off for LIV brag, The guys who stay behind on the PGA Tour feel insulted, and everybody's in damage control mode. And for someone like me, I thrive and love the chaos of the circumstance. By the way, I'm super happy it's not my life. I'm really happy I'm not involved. I'm happy I'm not Rory McIlroy and I'm having a tap dance. Okay. I'm happy I'm not any of those dudes right now. But I, as an observer, I'm on the 50-yard line of the PGA LIV story. That's where my head's at first thing this afternoon. How about you, Grande? Where's your head at?
Definitely not where Browner's head's at. Definitely not where your head's at, because you're right. I mean, there is I don't know if it's a generational thing. I just think it's what we're interested in. And the three of us are interested in very different things, which I think is what makes this show this show.
I have a guess on what yours is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, me too.
You want to take the first guess, Browner?
That's what's his face going to play for Miami?
Yeah, Messi.
I mean,
fact that
the biggest athlete in the world coming to the United States to play soccer. Yeah. I would think that should be on top of most people's minds. That's not a soccer story. This is like a
soccer story.
What some consider the best soccer player of all time, the Jordan of soccer. Browner, I'm talking your language now. And he's coming here to the United States.
Well, not here. Okay, yeah.
Well, he'll be in LA, I think, in September at some point. I think that
you going?
Here's the thing about the MLS schedule. It doesn't coincide with European schedules, so they play over the summer. During the summer break, the other teams the leagues are done. On Saturday is the final game of the season, and that's just two teams. So Messi will join, I think, Inter Miami in the middle of the season. It's the biggest acquisition of all time, and I think he will be at some point in August, September. I think he's going to join Inter Miami. This is a huge story. Of course, that's where my brain's at.
Let me ask you a question. Has it been said or reported what he makes? I'm just curious.
With
when
Miami?
Because when Beckham came to LA, Landon was the star of the Galaxy, but Beckham was the most famous international player.
Yeah.
You know, he was more than just a soccer player. He was a rock star, you know?
Right.
And at the time, I don't remember exactly what the Galaxy paid him, but let's just say the number was $50 million.
He earned.
I thought they gave him a piece of it.
He earned $255 million in 5 years through the Galaxy.
Okay. All right. So $50 million a year. So Beckham was paid $50 million a year. And that's probably, if I have to think back, 2014-ish?
Something.
Okay.
Around that,
13, 14. Here's what I'm getting at. If Beckham was paid $250 by the Galaxy then, and the league has expanded and is growing and it's more expensive to get in than ever before.
Beckham was 07 to 12.
Okay. 07, 12 million? 07 to 12. Yeah. Got it. 07 to 12, 2012, 50 million. That's 15 years ago.
Yes.
Messi's got to make 75 million a year. I mean, I just don't understand how the MLS does that, because there's no player making anything close to that.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of side stuff that will make it worth it for Messi, i.e. already reporting that he will get a share of the Apple TV subscriptions. He will get a share of some sort of Adidas merchandising, which he's already in the Adidas family. So he's making money outside of his reported $75 million a year salary.
No, but is that his reported salary?
Yeah, but it's not. Nothing's like official yet.
But like from the MLS club itself, he's going to make that?
Yeah, that's the report.
75. That was my guess. $75 million a year from an MLS club to Messi. That's amazing.
I didn't even know you could pay that. I thought there was a cap in MLS.
I know.
So here's my question. Here's my question, because now
because I really want to hear what's on. Because now I want to hear after this. I want to hear what's on your mind. Go ahead.
You already know what I want. This is what is the mystery to me.
Okay.
Mystery.
A league that can't afford to pay the best players in the world.
They can.
Now, one team is going to pay this guy that much money.
You got it all wrong. Completely.
Please explain it to me then.
MLS can't afford, and MLS has the ability to pay players what they make
$75 million a year.
What they don't have the ability is to be recognized as one of the top 3 or 4 leagues in the world. So it's like, imagine, I'm trying to speak in terms you would understand.
As dumb as possible.
Yeah. So who would you consider, like, okay, let's just say this. Nikola Jokic.
Okay.
He is in the NBA because that is the best league in the entire world.
Correct.
Nikola Jokic would never go to France right now and play for France if they were offering the same amount of money. Like, why would he do that? So
Right.
Messi, Ronaldo, name any other player, Neymar, Mbappe, name any player, they can get the same amount of money in the United States from the MLS, but why would they do that? Because it's not one of the top leagues.
So
It's that simple.
My question
This is a retirement home.
Well, hold on, just that's it. That's it. Because you see, Browner, where I grew up in New York, you moved to Florida to retire. I moved to Florida. My parents moved us to Florida. I was probably 11 years old, 10 years old, but my grandparents moved from New York to Florida. My other grandparents moved from New York to Florida, and everybody was moving from New York to Florida because you retire in Florida. Messi, Browner, is going to go to Miami and live the retirement life. And when I say retirement life, I'm not saying he's not going to train, he's not going to work out, he's not going to play his best, but how old is he?
36?
He's doing what LeBron did. He's combining, he's internationalizing his brand.
35.
In the United States, in a sexy city like Miami, he's expanding
his brand.
This is a guy
who has won everything. Literally everything that you could win in the soccer world, he has won. He's won with Barcelona. He won
no MLS Cup.
He won the Spanish League. He won the, what's it called down there? Copa America with Argentina. He just won the World Cup. He's won Champions League. This dude has got the trophy case filled. And now it's like, where do I want to live? Do I want to live in Saudi Arabia when I'm 35 years old to 38 years old? Yeah, they'll give me $1 billion, but do I want to live in Saudi Arabia, or can I come to the United States, make X amount of money, and live in Miami, Florida?
International city, man.
My point was I guess my question came out wrong. My question is, how can if owner, let's say Miami has the physical money to work this out, how does the league, from an overall perspective, have the finances the revenue, that's the word, the revenue to do something like this?
They probably don't, but I think that what they're doing is they're investing in their product. They're saying, hey, look, hey, there's this guy, Alex, out in San Diego, and he wakes up super early on Sunday mornings to watch Premier League soccer. But you know what? He doesn't really watch MLS soccer that much. But now that you have a superstar like Messi playing in MLS, he's more inclined to watch MLS soccer now because he wants to watch Messi play. And now, once Messi's done, we've got him he's now our fan. And so I think it's a brilliant move. I think what you're getting at, Browner, and I have the same question. How does a league like, for example, if I told you the highest paid player in the MLS right now is, I don't know who that is, but what do you think the highest paid player in MLS makes?
Never guess who it is.
Okay.
Freddie Adu.
No,
Freddie Adu.
There's a name that you guys know, Chicharito.
Yep, Chicharito.
He's the third highest paid player in MLS. He makes $7.5 million.
Okay. Who's the number two?
Xherdan Shaqiri, who makes $8 million.
Okay. And then who's the highest paid player in MLS?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the top paid player. Shaqiri. Lorenzo Insigne is second, also at $7.5 million.
So who's the highest paid player in the MLS? That's the question.
Xherdan Shaqiri.
How much?
$8.15 million.
Okay. So Browner, your question is the same as my question. How does a league go from paying where the highest paid player is $8 million to now paying a guy $75 million?
Correct.
And if you're the NFL, you're like, okay, well, this guy makes 55 and this guy makes 50. You see, they're the top two quarterbacks. They're super close. How does one guy and how does one team get the benefit of signing that guy?
Yes. Thank you.
So these are all, by the way, I'm curious on the business side too of that. So, all right. So
it's so impossible. Like, that's the thing. And it's so hard to explain because in the United States, NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, those are the best leagues in the world. So Americans cannot comprehend their brain that the MLS is nowhere near the best league in the world. Mm-hmm. So when we talk about the MLS, you're not talking about anything near a top. You may not even be top 8 to be. I don't know where you would rank in as far as where the leagues go. So when we're talking about MLS, we're talking about like Spanish basketball in Spain. You know, like we're not
Israeli
talking
professional basketball.
Like, so when you ask and you like snarl at $8 million, what's the top paid Spain player making? Isn't that the second best league in the world? So it's like that's what there's a huge difference into what we're talking about when we talk about MLS and soccer.
All right, well hold on. Let's do this. We can keep going, and we will. But I gave you guys PGA LIV and my fascination with the chaos of that story. Alex gives us Messi, MLS, Miami, and what that means and why it's his top story. Brown, I see you wearing a hat. By the way, I like the low profile on that one today. I like that one.
That's the hat that I want, but he won't give me.
Oh, okay. Is that the corduroy brown one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fresh.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to my people at Parks and Normal.
Yeah. So, okay, Brown, PGA Tour LIV, Messi, give it to us. What's the top thing on your mind this afternoon?
Man, you already know what time it is, 5:30 p.m. West Coast time. Game 3 of the NBA Finals. That's all I'm worried about. That's all I'm worried about right there, player. Everything else, all this other stuff about some 7th place league, overpaying some guy when he's 38 years old to come and make, lose money. Good for them, man. Good for them. I just don't get it. But this here, I get this. I get this. Game 3. Let's go. Let's hoop. Let's hoop, baby. Let's hoop.
Do you think the weather in Miami will impact the Denver Nuggets, like Mike Greenberg said about the Knicks, where it drains you, the humidity? And, we talk about the altitude in Denver, but the humidity in Miami, it's really draining on players. So that's, are you expecting the Nuggets to look physically drained because it's so hot down there?
In a word, no.
Okay.
No. The nightlife might have done that somewhere earlier in the season, but it's too important right now. So no.
If you're out in the club right now, you got a problem.
Oh, come on. They're not with this team.
Yeah.
No.
They don't.
Why? Because Jokic is a white guy from Serbia. There's other guys on the team.
No,
there's some dudes on that team.
No,
you might catch out at night.
Okay, but I'll tell you why. Because
KCP played a whole season while he was in and out of jail.
Halfway house, bro.
They got a coach that is a hard ass and who's barking at him all the time and has, I would say, disciplined this group of guys the same way Miami's players are disciplined because they have the Heat culture, So I don't know, man. I think the Browner's right. That it's too important right now. You're not out in the club in Miami.
Yeah, man. I just, Mike Malone I think Mike Malone is a great head coach. But these men are still egotistical. The fact that Michael Porter Jr. didn't want to play anymore because he wasn't getting the ball, and he's the third best player, and your best player is on the way to getting 40, but you're on a pout and not play defense anymore because they're not passing you the ball in the NBA Finals. Like, the attitudes are unmeasured. So if you saw a guy out at 3 a.m. last night, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
This has nothing to do with Michael Malone's coaching acumen. This is Michael Malone, the interview giver.
Yep.
He's the most annoying person of all time.
Oh, he's not good at it.
No, he's not.
He's
not the most annoying. Bad. No, he's not. I'll tell you who's worse. Way worse. Super annoying.
It's not Joe Mazzulla.
Dude, yes, it is.
No,
Joe Mazzulla of the Celtics.
I hate Joe Mazzulla.
Yes, because he has that wannabe tough guy attitude.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I hate guys like that.
You know what makes Mike Malone
wannabe tough guys?
Michael Malone, Mr. Malone, Coach Malone. You know what makes him super annoying?
Post Malone.
This dude has the best team. This dude has the best team in the West. He's been trying to sell us for 4 rounds now that they're underdogs.
They have been.
That's right. He's got the world against us.
Why are they underdogs? Why are they underdogs, Browner?
Listen.
Why are they underdogs, Browner?
From a media perspective, okay? The same people that told y'all the Heat were underdogs, right?
That
against
doesn't
the
exist
Lakers.
in sports.
But that's what I'm saying. The Lakers were supposed to beat the Nuggets.
No, they weren't.
The Suns were supposed to be, according to the odds makers.
They weren't favored a single game.
The people who tell y'all, oh, this is an upset. The people who control y'all language, oh, this is an upset.
We're a massive underdog.
Come on.
They were 9-point underdogs in game 1.
Oh, my God. Now the Lakers are a massive underdog. Woo!
Do you pay attention to lines, or do you just
he does.
I don't give a damn what the Las Vegas say. I watch the games.
See, that's it.
I watch the games.
I don't care
what Las Vegas talk about.
You know who's the most annoying person in the NBA playoffs? Browner.
Browner? Yeah. Browner.
It's a definition of underdog. Anyway.
Oh my God. This is
the degenerates. Stop gambling.
We argue with him over Ohtani's value. We argue with him over the definition of underdog versus favorite. It's just a monster, colossal waste of everybody's time, but it's funny as hell. Hey, look, we're just getting going. So you heard it, man. My mind, PGA LIV, love that. Alex, Messi. Browner, NBA Finals. Well, I guess most of you guys would probably be thinking Padres. I want to get there. We'll get there right away.
I have the voicemail.
And you have the voicemail. Stick around for that. Hey, this segment being brought to us by 7 Mile Casino. Our studio name is the 7 Mile Casino Studio. If you're going to play blackjack or you're going to play poker or you want the best brunch in South County on Saturday and Sunday at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar, by the way, that's not me saying it. That's the readers and the voters of San Diego Magazine saying that. So you want great food, amazing gaming, smoke-free environment, awesome location, 7 Mile Casino. Their website, 7milecasino.com. Any problems with gambling, you call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, let's get to all of this coming up next.
You're watching Kaplan and Crew Tonight, powered by the mightier 1090 AM, ESPN Radio, and YurView, featuring the best sports talk in SoCal. Dominating the SoCal radio airwaves for over 20 years. Join Scott Kaplan, Alex Padilla, and John Browner for Kaplan and Crew every Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Only on the mightier 1090 ESPN Radio, SoCal Sports Talk, and the mightier1090.com.
There's far too many people suffering on the streets, and so we're about helping people find that bright and immediate and safe and healthy pathway off the streets. Our mission is to alleviate the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. We raise money to fund, activate, or lead high-impact homelessness programs, and there's close to 20 different employment and job training programs that we've funded. In 2023, addressing and reducing youth homelessness is one of our primary focus areas. And so we work with Urban Street Angels on a number of strategies and programs. We work with the Youth Assistance Coalition because they're organizations that make impact. We're never going to solve it, but we can meaningfully reduce it and help a heck of a lot of people by raising money to fund and activate a multitude of programs that are tangible and can be quantified and meant to alleviate suffering now, while simultaneously pushing on government to help accelerate their efforts.
Cox Communications and the San Diego County Office of Education salute the 2023 San Diego County Teachers of the Year. Cox presents Salute to Teachers. Be inspired by their stories and celebrate their accomplishments in a 30-minute education special. Watch Cox presents Salute to Teachers only on YurView.
Since 1975, San Diegans have trusted the Murray-Lampert family for their home remodeling projects. We continue our commitment to deliver high-quality home remodeling and construction to our customers without an expensive showroom.
When you're adding companion units or ADUs to bring value to your home, our team has the experience to handle everything. Plus, our strong relationships with the city makes adding on easier for homeowners.
Visit murraylampert.com for your consultation.
Here at our New Teeth Now Center in San Diego, we specialize in reconstruction and giving patients back their teeth in the same day. We have a center where not only you have oral surgeons trained in surgery doing your procedure, but at the same time we have trained lab technicians in-house. We have general anesthesiologists to help you with your anesthesia. And we're able to bring everything in-house to recreate patients' smiles. Our specialty really is zygomatic implants. This procedure allows us to really deliver teeth to patients who otherwise have been told they would never receive teeth in their life.
Thanks to New Teeth Now, I love my smile. I don't even feel really different. The proof is right here.
For our patients who have been apprehensive about coming back into dentistry, we want to tell you that we are the premier center to take care of you here. We want to make sure that you're well taken care of from the first minute you call us to the minute you come and meet us for a consultation.
I can smile, I can laugh. It's brought me back, and I'm so thankful for that.
You're watching Kaplan and Crew Tonight, powered by the mightier 1090 AM, ESPN Radio, and YurView, featuring the best sports talk in SoCal. Listen to the Mike Greenberg Show, 7 to 9 a.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday. Greeny brings his unmatched depth of sports knowledge, fun, and entertainment back to ESPN on a daily basis. The Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio, SoCal Sports Talk, and the Mightier1090.com. We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew Show on the Mightier 1090 AM, ESPN Radio, SoCal Sports Talk.
This is the Rugby Odds, where an unlikely pundit panel of a wordsmith, a WWE legend, a rugby star, and a supermodel scour the globe, seeking best bets and bad behavior. Are you not entertained?
My favorite thing about teaching would be just seeing the growth and the potential of the kids and just kind of letting them explore creative thinking, creative thought, and creative projects.
Me and my dad went to Patrick Henry High School, and we have other team members who also went to Patrick Henry, and their kids went to Patrick Henry.
Rachel was one of my students, and during my graphic design class, she actually developed a redesign of the Murray Lampert logo, which is how I learned about Murray Lampert. Early on, she showed a lot of just kind of a awareness of design.
We've been very active in especially the San Diego Unified School District. I was on one of the boards for a few years. We've participated in middle school in Patrick Henry. A few years ago, we donated a baseball scoreboard, which felt really good because that's where my son played baseball. When the engineering department needed support, we donated for models for the kids in architecture class to build actual framed models.
Murray Lampert donated a big marquee, digital marquee, and every morning I see that on my way into the classrooms. It's extremely important for communities and companies to invest in the students. When they do, bad behavior goes down, student achievement goes up. When companies give back to the students just, they feel a part of something bigger. They feel part of a community. They feel like somebody has invested in them.
Teachers are very important, and it's important that they get what they need in their classrooms, and we've really been part of that. We're really looking forward to being involved with the Salute to Teachers that's coming this year, and we hope to make that an annual event.
The philosophy of integrity here at Murray Lampert is always doing the right thing, even when someone isn't looking.
The San Diego Children's Discovery Museum is a children's museum that serves San Diego County. Our area of focus is children between the ages of 0 to 10, but primarily 0 to about the ages of 7. We teach children in an informal, experience-based environment, specifically foundational fluencies, social-emotional learning, and purposeful play.
We started PNC Grow Up Great in 2004. It is now a $500 million bilingual early education program, all focused on reaching young children from birth to age 5, with a particular emphasis on reaching low and moderate income children to help prepare them for school and life.
And we've been looking for partners, and that's how we got to the San Diego Children's Museum. They specifically have a new mobile unit where they bring STEM-related educational services to kids that can't make it to the museum.
We both believe in bringing innovative platforms of learning to children all over the county.
I think I'm going to build a castle.
Here at our New Teeth Now Center in San Diego, we specialize in reconstruction and giving patients back their teeth in the same day. We have a center where not only you have oral surgeons trained in surgery doing your procedure, but at the same time we have trained lab technicians in-house. We have general anesthesiologists who help you with your anesthesia. And we're able to bring everything in-house to recreate patients' smiles. Our specialty really is zygomatic implants. This procedure allows us to really deliver teeth to patients who otherwise have been told they would never receive teeth in their life.
Thanks to New Teeth Now, I love my smile. I don't even feel really different. The proof is right here.
For our patients who have been apprehensive about coming back into dentistry, we want to tell you that we are the premier center to take care of you here. We want to make sure that we are well taken care of from the first minute you call us to the minute you come and meet us for a consultation.
I can smile, I can laugh. It's brought me back, and I'm so thankful for that.
Since 1971, the LGBTQ Center OC has been a pillar of the Orange County community, proudly empowering and advocating for the queer individuals and families who need our support. We've sustained a safe space for the community for more than 50 years and continue to grow the wealth of resources that the people of Orange County rely on. It's true that it gets better. Until it does, the LGBTQ Center OC is here, and we've got you.
The San Diego Children's Discovery Museum is a children's museum that serves San Diego County. Our area of focus is children between the ages of 0 to 10, but primarily 0 to about the ages of 7. We teach children in an informal, experience-based environment, specifically foundational fluencies, social-emotional learning, and purposeful play.
We started PNC Grow Up Great in 2004. It is now a $500 million bilingual early education program, all focused on reaching young children from birth to age 5, with a particular emphasis on reaching low and moderate income children to help prepare them for school and life.
And we've been looking for partners, and that's how we got to the San Diego Children's Museum. They specifically have a new mobile unit where they bring STEM-related educational services to kids that can't make it to the museum.
We both believe in bringing innovative platforms of learning to children all over the county.
I think I'm going to build the castle.
We're adopting dogs from local shelters, training them for post 9/11 combat veterans, and we're able to donate these trained dogs to deserving veterans in need. Service dogs can range anywhere from $15,000 to $35,000, $40,000. And for someone getting out of the military that's seeking support and help, having that sort of price tag is daunting. So we really wanted to be able to support the veterans to make sure that they're getting a dog that they need in their life at no charge.
You know, I was in a very dark place. I was having suicidal thoughts, and I really needed an immediate help. We don't know if tomorrow is going to be there for us. So I found Shelter the Soldier online, and I reached out, and somebody contacted me within 24 hours. And in the next couple of weeks, I was already in the program meeting dogs.
YurView Community Spotlight is brought to you by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Flood.
Over 1,000 young people are without shelter in San Diego every night. The Lucky Duck Foundation is here to change that.
They're my structure. I felt like I had a safe haven, I had family, even though they're not blood, they were there for me. By getting all the support that I have today, I feel like my future is going to be better than ever. I'm currently going to school and employed.
Donate today at LuckyDuckFoundation.org to provide housing, education, employment, and hope.
Please share your luck.
The San Diego Children's Discovery Museum is a children's museum that serves San Diego County. Our area of focus is children between the ages of 0 to 10, but primarily 0 to about the ages of 7. We teach children in an informal, experience-based environment, specifically foundational fluencies, social-emotional learning, and purposeful play.
We started PNC Grow Up Great in 2004. It is now a $500 million bilingual early education program, all focused on reaching young children from birth to age 5, with a particular emphasis on reaching low and moderate income children to help prepare them for school and life.
And we've been looking for partners, and that's how we got to the San Diego Children's Museum. They specifically have a new mobile unit where they bring STEM-related educational services to kids that can't make it to the museum.
We both believe in bringing innovative platforms of learning to children all over the county.
I think I'm going to build the castle.
After an accident, you could be faced with a maze of confusion. There are medical bills, lost time at work, not to mention taking on the big insurance companies alone. But with the Barnes firm on your side, they can help you get compensated for your troubles. And they'll help you get the best result possible. Call the Barnes firm now at 1-800-8-MILLION for a free consultation.
Welcome back. This is Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio. SoCal Sports Talk. Here's Scott Kaplan, John Browner, and Alex Padilla.
All right, everybody. Hey, what's happening? It is a Wednesday afternoon. Kaplan and Crew with Grande and the Brown Man. And yeah, we're in the 7 Mile Casino studios, 7milecasino.com. So if you're just getting with us, the opening segment, here's what happened. Somebody called the home office of the radio station 1090 where the podcast airs. Okay. And some dude who identified himself as like this lady, at least we think, based on voice, she's calling in to give Browner a hard time about something.
Do we know the voicemail number?
I don't know the voicemail number. Do you?
There's a phone number on the website.
website.
Is that it?
I don't know.
Because I would like to put that on. I want people to leave us a voicemail.
Oh, good idea.
Leave us
Good
a
idea.
voicemail.
Hey,
and we'll
listen,
use it on air.
Bill Hagan's going to have himself a lot of time to be laying around now that he's getting this Achilles surgery, you know?
Let me text him. What's the voicemail number?
You're going to text Bill Hagan right now?
Yeah.
All right.
He ain't doing nothing.
Well, he's doing something before he gets the surgery.
He's
Does
laying
he
down.
have surgery today?
No, he's getting the surgery at the end of the month, right before the
he's
4th of July.
Oh, then he's business. It's business hour.
Ah, yeah, he's working.
Yeah.
Text us
Okay.
back.
Give it to him. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So here's what happened. So yesterday, and I'm going to kind of set up this segment. Yesterday, we got this voicemail, and then Alex just found it, and like he probably edited out this person's phone number who left it.
I did.
And then I started talking PGA LIV. Alex started talking Messi. Browner's talking NBA Finals, and yet none of us talked about the Padres, and I'm super happy about that because I'll tell you something right now. I'm getting turned off by the Padres.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm getting turned off. You know?
Did they ever turn you on?
At the end of last year, they
Right,
turned me on.
because this year you haven't been on them at all.
Oh, I'm kind of like, I'm turned off from the beginning. And now I'm turned off by the performance. In other words, I didn't love all this crazy ass spending. I know people celebrated it and people, oh, we're going to win the World Series. And that's what Tatis kept telling everybody, like he was LeBron in Miami. I don't love the philosophy of what they're doing right now. And I hate the results and I'm turned off, but we'll get to the Padres in a second. So what happened with this voicemail? You've edited this thing?
Yes.
Can we hear it?
I believe so.
All right, let's try.
Let's see if this works because this is just audio. Here's the voicemail.
All right.
Hi, my name is Diane. I believe I won tickets to SeaWorld playing a game with Browner 2 Fridays ago, and I was supposed to get an email back on how to access my tickets, but I haven't received anything. And Bill Hagan emailed me and said they didn't do a ticket giveaway, but isn't this the channel Browner's on? Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
The first like 2 or 3 seconds,
That's
she's kind of got me early. She's kind of got
Hi,
me like,
my name is Diane.
right. And then later when she says Bill Hagan's name, I'm like 85% sure that I know whose voice that is, but I can't figure it out. And it's just because of the way she says Bill Hagan. Yeah.
Hey.
Wait.
I believe I won tickets to SeaWorld playing a game with Browner 2 Fridays ago, and I was supposed to get an email back on how to access my tickets, but I haven't received anything. And Bill Hagan emailed me and said they didn't do a ticket giveaway, but isn't this the channel Browner's on? Okay, thanks, bye.
All right, come on. Who is that? Who is that? Somebody's pranking and it's funny.
Yeah.
Because the guy,
I don't recognize the voice at all, dude.
He's got me a little at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then he kind of loses it a little in the middle.
Yeah.
And he kind of
I heard the throat clearance.
Yeah.
And that was like, okay, so like that they're faking a voice. That's
Right.
definitely what it feels like. But I genuinely don't think I know who that is.
Gosh, I can't, honestly, I can't come up with a name. But the way this person, if you just go back like 2 or 3 seconds before they say the name Bill Hagan, the way they say Hagan's name, I've heard this person say Hagan's name this way.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm thinking to myself, like, we know a bunch of comedians that would maybe make a joke about something like this. Or no. You know who's, oh God.
Oh no. Who is it?
I don't. Can you back it up again?
I'm
Let me hear.
trying to.
Let me. Yeah.
You need
Oh.
like the first few seconds of Bill Hagan before Bill Hagan.
Yeah. Just you can play the whole thing again as far as I'm concerned because one more time might jar my memory.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, my name is Diane. I believe I won tickets to SeaWorld playing a game with Browner 2 Fridays ago, and I was supposed to get an email back on how to access my tickets, but I haven't received anything. And Bill Hagan emailed me and said they didn't do a ticket giveaway, but isn't this the channel Browner's on? Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yo, listen, in the future, leave me out of it. Whatever y'all doing. I don't know how y'all think to involve me. Okay? There are 2 other people on this show. Okay?
How to access my tickets, but I haven't received anything. And Bill Hagan emailed me and said they didn't do a
Oh my God.
There are 2 other people on this show, man.
No, I think this
Use them.
happened. There was a day a few weeks ago where you self-proclaimed Iron Man. It was just you and Lawhead. I don't know what games you were playing when me and Scott were gone. I didn't watch that show. I didn't listen to that show. We completely entrusted you with that show. I don't know if you did a fake giveaway. I don't know what kind of games you're playing, sir. But clearly, you offered SeaWorld tickets to somebody.
Man, get out of here, man.
Iron Man.
Don't do that. Let me explain something to y'all one more time, okay? Just leave me out of it. You can play all the games y'all want, man. Call a line and be fake people, do impressions. I don't give a damn what just leave me out of it, okay? I don't know nothing about this at all, zero. Alex, his name, y'all know his name. The guy at the bottom, y'all know his name too, Mr. Scott Kaplan. Use him.
You're shady.
Why do y'all always come to me?
You're shady.
Why? I'm not. I didn't do nothing.
There is something super sus about this phone call.
It's also super sus how hard you're denying it instead of just laughing along with us.
Because listen, I am laughing.
I don't think me and Scott ever once thought you did a giveaway, but now you're denying it so hard.
I'm not.
That I feel like you played some games, man.
You playing
I
playing
just want
games.
people to leave me out of the games. Just leave me out of it. That's all. That's all.
All right. I'm not going to say on the air who I think.
Why?
Man, get out. Who is it?
Dude, you've been on here. You've been on here talking about your personal life. You've been on here talking about business. You've been on here talking about everything. You always say, I like to talk about things on air. Spill it.
But I'm going to put this in our.
Ain't no but, man. Ain't no but.
I'm telling you right now, I'm putting this in our private chat.
Hey, I'm going to read it out loud. So you better
don't yet, because I don't know if it's him, but it's
that would be no.
What you doing?
That ain't
what
him.
You doing, bro?
This guy.
No,
the only reason
like that.
No, he is a jokester like that. This guy, I don't want to say who he is, because if it's not him, he might kind of get pissed, and maybe rightly so.
Yeah, it's not.
But
him.
all I'm saying is this guy back in the day, he used to call 690, and he was one of those guys that would call Hacksaw and would be like, "Hey, Saw, good afternoon. Just wanted to ask you, that prospect the Padres have down in Single A, that guy John Browner. I'm kind of looking to see what you think about what's going to happen to his career. Thanks. I'll take your answer off the air." Click, right? And then Hacksaw would be like, "Browner, 5-tool player, can run, throw, catch, hit, whatever the 5th tool is," right? That's what he would do. He would just make stuff up right there on the spot. And this gentleman who I suggested may have made this call. He was a guy who loved that kind of thing.
Let me play it again, thinking that. Hold on. Let's see.
Hi, my name is Diane. I believe I won tickets to SeaWorld playing a game with Browner 2 Fridays.
I don't see it, dude.
No.
I hear even less now.
Me too,
Yeah.
maybe.
I hear it even less now.
Who is that? Whose voice is that? I'm going to say this. Play it one more time. Play it one more time. And I'm going to ask all the great friends who are listening on radio. I'm going to ask all the great friends who are watching on YouTube. Everybody who's on audio podcast, tweet us if you think you know whose voice this is. Go ahead and give it one more listen.
Ago, and I was supposed to get an email back on how to access my tickets, but I haven't received anything. And Bill Hagan, he emailed me and said they didn't do a ticket giveaway, but isn't this the channel Browners on? Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, you could have done that without saying, "Is this the channel Browner on?" That's my only concern.
Well, you did the giveaway.
I didn't do no damn giveaway, man. Don't do that. This is how rumors start. This is how rumors start.
Diane started the rumor or whatever. It's Diane, right?
Don't perpetuate the rumor.
Hi, my name is Diane.
Yes, Diane did it.
I just love that that there's that one part where she's clearing her throat and she kind of like catches herself. Oh
How
God,
to
who is
access
that?
my tickets, but I haven't received anything. And
I
Bill
haven't
Hagan, he
received anything
emailed
yet.
me.
I haven't received anything yet.
Oh,
There is something going on there. I want to.
I need more voicemails.
So, yeah. Okay. So you're gonna put up the number or what? What are you gonna do?
Is it the number? Is that
dude,
the
I don't know,
voicemail
man.
number?
All I know is you said it's on the website. You said it's
There
on
is
the
a
1090
phone number
website.
on the website.
Okay. The 1090 website.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's got to be it, right?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's on the website, somebody can call it.
All right.
What did
well,
you
there
do?
go.
You want more of these?
Yeah, I want a lot more of these.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see what kind of voicemails we can get by tomorrow.
928.
Oh, hey, Vay,
What
what's
if this is
928?
what if this is Bill Hagan's cell phone number?
It's not.
Nah.
Okay, 928-301.
Wait, hold on.
2439.
Maybe it is.
928. Is it? I could edit it out. I don't
Let's
think
see
it is.
here.
He wouldn't put his cell phone number on the website.
No, it's not his.
Okay, cool.
It's his wife's.
That'd be hilarious.
I'm joking. I'm just joking.
They never mind.
All right, there it is. 928-301-2439. 928-301-2439. What sort of voicemails can we get by tomorrow? Hi, looking for Bill Hagan.
Hi. I also won tickets from SeaWorld from Browner.
Hi.
And
Is
I
this the
haven't
channel-
received anything yet.
Is Bill Hagan going to send me an email?
Yeah.
This is Browner's
this
channel, right?
This is the channel that Browner's on, though.
He told me he owns the radio station. Is this Browner's radio station?
Yeah.
He told me when I met him at a bar.
Hi, this is Elizabeth.
Y'all wild, bro. What are y'all talking about?
I don't know. We're making it up. All right, listen. Hey, listen, I want to say this, that before we move on, all of our great friends who are listening, who work at MedCline, love what you guys do and want all of our listeners to go to medcline.com/greatfriends to save 20% on the MedCline sleep systems that are, the business is here at home base San Diego, but the audience and the consumers are worldwide. People are getting better sleep when they've been dealing with acid reflux and heartburn, and they've been dealing with chronic shoulder pain. People are getting better sleep and they're living a pain-free life at MedCline, meaning the MedCline sleep system. Medcline.com/greatfriends. You'll save 20%. We appreciate all the support from our friends here locally at MedCline. All right, guys. So Padres were playing earlier today, but last night, I mean, the inconsistency, the score a bunch of runs, don't score runs, score runs, don't score runs. It's just the whole thing. We're not even to the All-Star break yet, and I'm real close to thinking this thing's over.
Wow.
Yep. I can't tell you how many times I would sit there with like a Randy Jones or way back in the day, a Jerry Coleman, and the Padres were bad and they didn't have stars. And they didn't spend millions and millions and millions of dollars. And by this time of the year, they were like, season's over. Let's go. Training camp. Let's go. Jerry was still calling the games, the Colonel. Randy Jones was still doing all the pregame stuff, but they would admit it. It's over. I'm not saying it's over because of all the things you've been telling me for the last couple of days. They got guys, their career stats say they should do this. It's all going to come together at the right time. But it's a pretty bad product right now, considering what they've spent.
Not the whole product.
Well, no. You go to the ballpark, you get a
No,
beer.
no.
Oh.
No. I'm not gonna
the
go and
bullpen.
give you a 2013 talking
Oh,
point.
all right.
Oh, Petco's the best place on earth to watch a baseball game.
All right.
No.
Pitching and bullpen. You gonna give me that?
Fantastic.
Okay, I'll buy that.
They're very good.
I'll buy that.
The pitching and the bullpen is why you're only 4 games below 500. That's the only reason. That is a good product, and they're getting healthy.
Okay.
Adrian Morejon making a rehab start soon.
Mm-hmm.
Guys
Garcia.
like Robert Suarez, huh? Wouldn't we love to not see Tim Hill in the 8th inning anymore and have Robert Suarez there?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to pitch off the mound for the first time on Friday. Adrian Morejon doing a rehab assignment in El Paso. Luis Garcia's pitched to hitters today.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Lugo's going to hitch to hitters on Friday.
He's going to hitch to pitters? That's
cool. He's going to hitch to pitters.
That's going to be hard.
Okay.
I never seen that before.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how good he is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, actually, he's been hitching to pitters. That's what Ryan Weather's been doing. So
well,
hopefully Seth Lugo don't do that.
Put up on the screen for everybody else to see, though, the starters and the numbers versus the bullpen and the numbers. There you go.
Yeah, not bad, man. Listen, the ERA for starters, 11th best in baseball. They've pitched the 8th most innings. Their opponent's batting average of 242 is the 10th best. 11th most strikeouts. That's the starters. The bullpen even better. 3.17 ERA, second best in all of baseball. They've only pitched the 22nd most innings. They're not used that much. Their 215 batting average, opponent's batting average, second best in baseball. Their whip, Browner, beep bop, best in baseball. What does that mean?
The starting pitching staff is they're good. They're not upper echelon, top 4 or 5. They're in the next echelon. They're 10th.
That's the starting rotation with Musgrove being okay up until the last 3 starts, with Darvish starting off slow, with Waka having 3 terrible starts in a row, and now that he seems to figure it out. So and Blake Snell.
And Blake
Snell.
Snell.
Yeah, I was gonna get Ryan Weathers. That's with Ryan Weathers stats. That's not without Ryan Weathers stats.
Imagine if you took him out.
I'm just telling you, dude. Right there, it's just. I sound like a broken record at this point. It's June 6th, 7th, whatever today is. And 7th. I can already tell you that we sound like a broken record already. If they could just get a hit here and there. That's all they need. That's all they need to be a very good team.
I will tell the people who are thinking like Scott. The pitching and the bullpen, the other half of how the actual game, 1/3 of how the actual game is played, is consistently performing. That's the norm. What you just saw, those numbers, that's the norm for the pitching staff the last, I would say, 2 years and some change. The hitters will come around. I believe that. I believe the hitters will come around. Their defense is good too. It's above average. It's not the best defense in the league. It's far from the worst. So on the other 2/3 of baseball, what matters, they're above average or good at. The hitting is where we have the problem. And everybody knows hitters go up and down. Soto has gone up and down. Xander Bogaerts has gone up and down. Tatis has been up and down. Cronenworth's been terrible. Manny's been bad, but we all know he's a slow starter. So
get rid of the starting. It's not start anymore.
He was injured, but nonetheless.
Keep making excuses.
The thing that, again, encourages me is these guys are all stars, with the exception of Cronenworth, I think he was an all-star one time, but not on the caliber of those dudes. These guys will figure it out. I'm not worried about that. These guys are good enough that if one of them gets hot, they can carry a team like Manny did for a large portion of last year. You get 2 or 3 of them hot, they can run off 10 to 15 wins in a row.
But Browner, don't forget,
get there.
The National League sucks.
It's not great.
The Cardinals have a losing record. The Mets have a losing record. The Marlins have a losing record.
The Diamondbacks are in first place of the NL West.
Look at the Phillies.
The Dodgers. Yeah, I was going to say Phillies have a losing record. The Dodgers are 1-4 in their last 5 games. They're 4-6 in their last 10. They have absolutely no pitching right now. This isn't like the world is crumbling on you. It's just that you haven't gone on a streak yet. When they go on a streak,
a good year to be slow.
It's coming. I'm telling you, and I believe it.
You're Deion Sanders in Colorado. We coming.
We coming.
We coming.
Why is Deion? Why is Deion confident? He knows what he's got.
We coming.
I know what the Padres got. I know. I see it.
I Mr. Uninterested down here.
I'm a little
Click the
not
bell.
so much uninterested. I'm just turned off.
Oh no,
man.
he said he's uninterested. He never even got interested.
Yeah, I'm
This
turned
guy
off.
was focused on Lakers basketball up until
Totally
2
true.
weeks ago.
And never came back, huh? You never came back?
I came back. I watched a lot of games in the last few days. I watched a lot more than I had been watching. Last night, I found myself sitting there. It was like 5-1, bottom of the ninth inning. You got Soto coming up. You got Machado coming up, and you just got nothing. You know.
Well, Soto got a hit. Machado struck out. Cronenworth struck out. Wasn't great.
Actually,
but
I think Soto flew out in the bottom of the ninth. Am I wrong?
yeah, I think he got a hit.
I don't know, man. Anyway,
Listen,
whatever.
this is a guy with a lot of scarring, Browner. This is a guy
Yeah,
with a lot of
that's right.
scarring. That
Keep telling you.
As soon as he sees any negativity, he's like, "Well, it's over. It's over. It's over. Yeah.
All right, well, stick around. We're in the 7 Mile Casino Studios. We barely scratched the surface today. Hang with us. This is Kaplan and Crew.
You're watching Kaplan and Crew Tonight, powered by the mightier 1090 AM, ESPN Radio, and YurView, featuring the best sports talk in SoCal.
Locally owned and operated, not some bland, uninspired, corporate, cookie-cutter radio station crap. We simply say to those stations, Q. The mightier 1090 ESPN Radio, SoCal Sports Talk.
Murray Lampert now brings architectural and interior design to a whole new level for your remodel, ADU, or whole house build.
We're truly a team at Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel, and we don't take that lightly.
Visit murraylampert.com.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Watch Doing More Sunday night at 6 on YurView or stream it online at YurView.com. Doing More is presented by PNC Bank, proud to be a part of the San Diego community.
If you've been told that implants aren't an option for you, or you're looking at years of bone grafting treatment, I'm here to tell you there is a better alternative. At New Teeth Now, we are a one-of-a-kind surgical center that routinely places zygomatic implants. Zygomatic implants are placed in the cheekbone or the zygoma, completely bypassing the need for bone grafts. If you've been told that lengthy bone graft treatment is the only way to get implants, call us today and let's get your smile back.
If you're going to count yourself as a fan of this radio station, you'll need to continuously ask yourself one basic question. Am I listening enough? Pro tip, wives are not a good source for input on this. This is the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio.
When you're adding companion units or ADUs to bring more value to your home, our experience plus our strong relationship with the city makes adding on easier for our homeowners.
At Murray Lampert, we listen to you first, then design and build. Visit murraylampert.com.
The San Diego Children's Discovery Museum is a children's museum that serves San Diego County. Our area of focus is children between the ages of 0 to 10, but primarily 0 to about the ages of 7. We teach children in an informal, experience-based environment, specifically foundational fluencies, social-emotional learning, and purposeful play.
We started PNC Grow Up Great in 2004. It is now a $500 million bilingual early education program, all focused on reaching young children from birth to age 5, with a particular emphasis on reaching low and moderate income children to help prepare them for school and life.
And we've been looking for partners, and that's how we got to the San Diego Children's Museum. They specifically have a new mobile unit where they bring STEM-related educational services to kids that can't make it to the museum.
We both believe in bringing innovative platforms of learning to children all over the county.
I think I'm gonna build the castle.
From New York City comes America's longest running and most popular rugby show. The biggest names in Major League Rugby, MLR highlights, and big match previews. Rugby Wrap-Up presents MLR Weekly, made in New York City.
Thank you for joining us. Catch Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific every Monday through Friday. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio, SoCal Sports Talk.
Murray Lampert now brings architectural and interior design to a whole new level for your remodel, ADU, or whole house build.
We're truly a team at Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel, and we don't take that lightly.
Visit murraylampert.com.
So today's lunch day. A pizza thing, a salad dressing, a soup, and whatever else goes with all that stuff. It's gonna be lots of fun. I'm Sam, the cooking guy. This show is about food that's